Hey guys, good morning. It's a little after 6. I'm about ready to head out of the house. I'm just grabbing up the last part of my lunch. I think I'm gonna take a banana. Today was one of those mornings I did not feel like waking up. I went to bed pretty late. Look at the bags under my eyes. I went to bed pretty late for having to wake up at 5. I was asleep probably by 10:45, almost 11, and I just couldn't turn off my brain. I was like thinking about the Color Street sale and everything, and it was just one of those things that I just couldn't turn everything off. So it'll be okay though. It's just one day. I'm off tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't go back till Friday, so I'll survive. I just have to suck it up a little bit and it'll be okay. So I'm headed out to work. Quick little lunch that I packed. A whole bunch of junky stuff really. Some leftover Chinese from dinner last night that my mom brought. Protein, Nature Valley bar, bananas, strawberries, and some goldfish. I think I'm going to pack a string of cheese as well. I'm kind of at the point now where I'm just like, if I don't prep my meals, this is what ends up happening. So I have to go. I will see you guys when I get off.
All right, eat. Whose turn is it tonight? Is it your turn? Yeah, you're gonna do it? What are you gonna do? Look, get this one right here. Number 3, that one, open it. What's in it? That one. Whoa. Oh. What do you find? It's nothing. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God, it's hard, huh?
I could get it.
No, Mama. This one right here. Number 3. What's in it? Get it out. What is it? Uh-oh, you got it. Good job now. Where is it? What happened? Oh, it's right here. Look. Oops. Now hang it over here. What is it? Yeah. There you go.
We're good.
No, yeah, I'll help you. Hold it like this. Hold it. Look, hold it. Like this. Look. Go like this. Uh-oh. There you go. Yay!
I can. Good job.
That's
now let's
it.
do the other one. The coloring kind. I'll do this.
No, you only do one.
Hey guys, good morning. It is just before 11 a.m. We just left the house a little while ago, but I have been busy since early this morning. I've actually been up for quite a while. Autumn woke up around 7:15 and I was just kind of rolling around in bed with her, but I laid in bed and watched Making a Murderer for a few minutes. Well, probably like a 45 minutes episode. Andres took the girls to school and I relaxed, and then I got up and got busy. I got the rest of my orders packaged. So I have, not the Nike box, but all the orders underneath that. I had 34 orders total. So 15 went out yesterday. The other 19 are going out today. And that was from having to wait for the, yeah, it is busy. Yeah. Having to wait for the what am I trying to say? The rest of the holiday collection that came in yesterday. Also the Black Friday one. Dang, there's like no parking. It's 11 o'clock. Like, what is everyone doing at the post office? Same thing we are, I guess. So anyway, I waited for all of that and packaged up everything. So everybody's order is going out. So you guys should have it in the next few days. I'm very, very excited. I've actually was talking with Andres. I think I may order one more round of holiday collection, whatever I can get my hands on, and hopefully I get it and I can send it out, like have a live this next week and send it out before, like well before Christmas, if you guys want to do last minute Christmas gifts and things like that. So let me know if that's something you'd be interested in, although I may have already made the decision by the time you guys watch this, but I'm considering it. Just one more round, just like one more large order of everything that I can get my hands on and try and resell. So I'm gonna go send out this stuff, check my P.O. box, and then on to the next errand. Just finished up errand number 2, getting my car washed. That was a big one. My car has not been washed in so long. Andres did his truck. What's going on here? Andres did his truck yesterday and he was like, we'll do your car tomorrow. So we just got it done at the wash tub, and it was filthy, absolutely filthy. But I do want to eventually, maybe during tax time, get it detailed, like the interior detailed too, because I do plan on keeping it for a little while longer, and it would be nice to have it detailed. We also stopped at Academy. That was a no-go. I was looking for those navy shoes that I found at Costco the other day, the Asics, to see if they had any in my size, like in a bigger size, and no, they did not. So now we are dropping off some stuff. Looks like Mom got her car washed too. We're dropping off some stuff to my mom's car. We have all those toys and clothes and stuff from the other day that my mom has a friend that could use them. So we're gonna drop them off here and then head on home. Okay, we got home, got all of our errands run, and now I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because I've been sitting at the computer for like 2 hours, hour and a half. I had a lot of school stuff that I had to do as far as like registering. I haven't actually got to register for my class, but I had to do my acceptance form and submit part of my degree plan and take a survey and set up my email, set up my clinical stuff. Like I haven't, and none of that. It was all paperwork, all paperwork. So now my brain is a little bit fried. I think I'm just gonna kind of sit down, watch a show. After that, I need to wrap and get this kitchen cleaned up, because for dinner tonight, I think I'm going to do spaghetti, and there's nothing worse than cooking with a dirty kitchen, you know? So I need to wrap a few things, and I probably could, I think I need to figure out what I need. I'm gonna go, just like, I'm not even talking about what I'm gonna do, gosh. I'm either gonna meet with my grandma tomorrow or Thursday, and she's going to teach me her fudge recipe and how to cook it. I've never made fudge before, but I volunteered fudge for the Girl Scout party this weekend, and I still have to pick up some gifts for, I have many things going on Saturday. So I have a list of stuff that I already need to pick up, but in that is some goodies things. So for the Girl Scout party, I volunteered to bring fudge, various kinds of fudge, and holiday punch. So I need to buy that stuff. And then I have my work Christmas party Saturday night as well, and I haven't signed up to bring something yet because I don't know what I'm going to bring. But for that party, I already bought the Girl Scout little stocking stuffers, but for that party I have a $25 Secret Santa that I need to bring, plus whatever goodie I'm going to bring. And I think that's all I need this weekend. So I'm meeting with my grandma either tomorrow or Thursday so she can help me make the fudge, but I need to order the stuff. So actually, while I'm watching a show, I may multitask and order on Walmart's website, because I wanted to go return my Nike shoes and the store's over by Walmart. So maybe I can leave a little early and go do those things before I pick up the girls for school. So that's my plan. Show, dishes, and then I'll leave a little bit early to go run the rest of my errands. Ugh! And I added all of the holiday stuff to my cart, but I just don't know if I want to spend that much money, with the idea of maybe it won't blow over as well. Like maybe you guys will be over the holiday collection. I don't know. Hello, Aurora. Nice to see you in my stocking. Okay, I just got done editing a grocery haul, so that should be up 2 vlogs before this. The house is pretty clean. I'm so bad at vacuuming, Andres and I folded all the clothes. We made the bed this morning, which is a good start to any morning, I feel like. Anytime, no light. Anytime I feel like making your bed is a good start, because it makes your room feel so much cleaner, just more put together, more put away. I cleaned up all my Color Street stuff, so the room is looking pretty good. I was going to come up here and like finish organizing. Also, I went through my closet, because here's the problem. We washed all the clothes. I started them yesterday, the day before. Because did I work yesterday? What's today, Monday? Yes, I was at work yesterday. Oh my gosh. I washed them Sunday, and he finished, like he put them from the last load from the washer to the dryer, and we folded them all this morning. Just like got them all put away. So that's really nice. I think I have one more load to put away, and then Autumn's clothes need to be put away, but hers are super easy. I just toss them all in a drawer. That's actually what I let my big girls do as well. Their drawer clothes, which are jammies, like shorts during the summertime, and play clothes, they toss in the drawer. They're in a drawer. I don't care. You don't want to fold them, don't fold them. I fold my drawer clothes, but I don't care if they do. They know how to hang up their clothes and put them all away though. That I do care about. Matching up socks, putting their underwear, Emmy's uniform, stuff like that. Like, they know how to put those types of things away. But anyway, that's not what my point was. When we put away clothes this morning, because everything in the house is washed, we ran out of hangers. You know what time that means it is? Declutter time. Mostly I've run out of clothes mostly because I'm in between sizes. So I've picked up several new things to kind of get me to the next size, and some of the stuff that I had from last year that was oversized to begin with is too big. So I've been kind of rocking everything that I've been wearing, and some of the stuff is just, like I said, too big for my own comfort. And I like big clothes, I like oversized clothes, but some of it's just too big. So I started making a pile down here of stuff. I am going to create a Poshmark account, so when I create one, I will let you guys know so you guys can go shop it. I have some bags, jewelry, makeup, clothes, shoes, all kinds of stuff that I've slowly decluttered over the last however many months, but my clothes is a big one. So I was like, nope, I ran out of hangers. Like, that is when I know I refuse to buy more hangers. I already own so many, and I refuse to buy more. So when I start to get low on hangers or run out of hangers completely, this is actually the first time I think I've ever run out of hangers 100%. And a lot of it too is I do receive clothes from companies, and so that is like a quick, you know, 10 to 12 items into my closet and things like that. So those types of things don't help. It's like a beauty guru who receives makeup as PR. It builds up and builds up. Like, before you know it, you don't have enough room for everything. I'm not one of those beauty gurus, but I do receive clothes. So it builds up really quickly, and before I know it, I've just today ran out. Also, I guess the entire fall and summer, none of my clothes, like not all of my clothes, well, probably fall, because that's when I received 2 big packages from 2 companies that I actually have a haul video and a try on haul video on my vlog. I'm on my main channel that I just haven't edited yet to put up, but I will do that soon. I do have to show you all the clothes that I got, but it was probably like 10 to 12 pieces from each place. So I'm gonna lay on my pillows here. So because of that, my 20 extra hangers that I normally have, that ate up all of them. So yeah, as soon as Andres was like, uh-oh, I said, what? It's like, we ran out of hangers. I'm like, are you serious? I refuse to buy more. So I went quickly into my closet after that, and I grabbed 10 pieces out of my closet that I knew immediately I wanted to get rid of. So now what I'll do, and I had already planned on doing this because I have so many fall/winter clothes, so many. And every fall/winter I end up wearing the same stuff. So fall's now over. It is pretty much it's almost considered winter time, but it's almost winter weather for us, because we start off pretty cold in the morning, like 40s, and we end up in the 60s by the afternoon, by like 10-11 o'clock. I was wearing my, like, what are those things called, like the puffy vest, a puffy vest with my hood, and walking around from getting my car done at the wash tub. I was like, oh, it's too hot for this, so I took it off. So we won't really get super cold until probably like another couple of weeks, and then all of January and most of February we're pretty cold. So it's not even like I need that much variety. A lot of what I have is work stuff for H&R Block, because H&R Block I have to dress business professional, and I don't dress that way at any other aspect of my life. I'm normally comfy casual, and I wear pajamas, scrub pants, and a scrub top to work, to the hospital. So I keep some of those clothes around specifically for H&R Block, but realistically I could turn the majority of my clothes into business casual, depending on what pants and stuff and what shoes I pair it with. So 10 items like that I completely got rid of. I donated a few things to Goodwill or women's shelter. I have a pile that I've started, and some of the pieces that still look like they're in good shape, I put in a pile to put on my Poshmark. So I just need, it's one more thing I need to do, one more thing added to the list. So slowly today I've been checking off little things here and there. Dusting and vacuuming is going to be my next thing, but I don't feel like doing that today. I also, I did something else while I was watching, oh no, I was gonna say I was watching Jersey Shore, but I was watching Floribama Shore. I ordered groceries tomorrow to be picked up between 9 and 10. Not groceries because I just uploaded, I'm uploading a grocery haul like for actual groceries. This is not, it's groceries that are for the parties this weekend. So like I told you guys earlier, I'm going to make fudge with my grandma, so I ordered all the ingredients for that, or the extra ingredients that I needed. Some of the stuff I have here already. And then I also ordered the holiday punch. So for the annual Christmas party at work, I went on there and looked, we're having a taco bar, and so I volunteered chalupas, or like taco shells and tostada / chalupa shells and fudge, because I bought enough stuff to make 3 batches of fudge, which is 3 dozen, and I don't think I need 3 dozen at Girl Scouts. So I'll take half to Girl Scouts and half to the work party. So now the only thing that I need to do is I'll go pick that up tomorrow, and I'll see if my grandma wants to work on it tomorrow. If not, I'll work on it with her on Thursday. The only other thing I need to do is finish up my Christmas shopping, like my Secret Santa gifts. And I have a Secret Santa, I made a list. I have a person at work that's a Secret Santa, like we're doing Secret Santa as a unit. And then the party that we're going to this weekend, that I'm going to, my work holiday party, we have a Secret Santa, or like a white elephant. It's not really Secret Santa, white elephant. I have a family Secret Santa that we drew names for. And then I have a family gag gift that we kind of do like a white elephant style on Christmas Day. We did it last year. Do you guys remember that? And then holiday, we have our H&R Block holiday luncheon in 2 weekends. Not this Sunday, the following Sunday. I need 5 presents for that. Tops, we have our Tops Christmas party. I needed 2 $10 gifts, 2 $1 gifts. Anderson and Logan's gifts, finish up Macy's gifts. We adopted a family, so I have a bunch of gifts for that. Then I also have Maddie and Autumn's teacher. Emmy's school does things differently, which I've never heard of this before, but it's actually pretty cool. They kind of do like a donation pot for all the teachers, and then they get a Christmas bonus. So they tell you, you know, if you were planning on buying, I don't know, chocolates or gift cards or whatever, which I typically do for teachers every year, and some ancillary staff too. The girls give it to them for Christmas, and it's usually just like goodies and a gift card or something. I think last year I did Erin Condren, but that was the end of the school year, I believe. But we usually do that, and so instead, it's like in lieu of gifts, you can make a donation and the teachers split it as a holiday bonus, which I think is actually really cool. I've never heard of anyone doing that. It's probably because it's a private school. So I think that's what we're gonna do this year. I'm gonna give Emmy the option whether she wants to directly, like wants me to directly donate money, or if she wants to actually do gifts. So we'll see. But yeah, I have a lot. I think I may just do online shopping for today's Tuesday. Maybe if I go into Sephora, I could probably get something by Friday, because I really don't feel like going out. Like the holiday time, I love the hustle and bustle of the holidays, don't get me wrong. I love it. I love being out and all kinds of activities, Christmas parties. I love it. But if I'm not in the mood to shop, it's not a fun thing for me, right? Are you guys with me? Like, you have to be in the mood to be in those things. I love it, but I have to want to do it. So now's not the time. I'm about to leave to go get the girls. I'm contemplating whether I want to start my meat sauce for dinner, or if the meat sauce is not thawed out, the meat for the meat sauce is not thawed out, I may just do meatballs. But I haven't decided yet. All this, I'm just dumping it out all on you guys, but I appreciate you guys so much. I just got done while I was editing the grocery haul. I went through probably like 200 comments and just replied back to any questions, and told a bunch of you guys thank you for different things and read all your stories, all your crazy stories on the vlog that I posted the other night about being scared. I was legitimately scared to death, like so scared. I mean, it's just unreal how scared I was. I've never been that terrified of anything in my life. Even when I was terrified to go ziplining, like scared that I was gonna fall straight to the ground, it was not even the same type of fear at all. My adrenaline was pumping way differently than it was when I was ziplining. And reading some of y'all's stories, oh my gosh, like, no, the police would be up at my house. Like if Andres had not been on it just so happened to work out. He was on his way, he was there within like 10-15 minutes. If it hadn't happened like that, the police would have been at the house because I was so scared. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to, I don't know, wait for the vlog to export, upload that, and then go get the girls. Oh my gosh, I have had a very stressful last like hour and a half. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. It's one of those things that like I could just punch my own self in the face for being so dumb. I packaged up. I was meeting one person. Megan, if you're watching, girl, I'm sorry. I'm so mad at myself. You have no idea. So mad. So let me tell you guys what happened, because at this point I just kind of have to talk about it. There's nobody else to talk about it with. I packaged up all of my orders. I was meeting one person. And I met up with her last time too. So I was meeting up with one person. Everything else was being mailed out. One person to hand deliver the Color Street orders from the live sale on Sunday. So I was gonna meet her yesterday after work, and I realized in her order she had one of the items that came in yesterday. So I was like, well, I'm gonna have to go home and I probably won't feel like coming back out. I said, so that's okay, I'll meet you Tuesday, today, right? Great. Halfway through the day, what do I realize? Actually, right before I was about to leave, I'm like, where's my package? Where's my package? Where's my package? I went to go put it in the car. Lo and behold, it's not here. I packaged it up this morning with all of my other orders that I mailed out this morning. I put it in with my other orders along with my Nike box to take back my shoes. And Andres he took them with us. He carried them out, and I went to go check my P.O. box, which I have to show you guys a really cute package that I got from Heather. Super cute. I love it so, so much. But he took the packages with him, and I guess didn't realize, he took my Nike box out, but I guess didn't realize that one of them didn't have postage. Like the one that was underneath the Nike box, which was Megan's, didn't have postage. All it said was her name. It didn't have an address or anything. And he dumped it in with the other packages. My fault for putting it in there, his fault for not noticing it, and both of our faults for going along the rest of the day and not realizing that that happened until I'm about to leave and grabbing my package to meet up with her, and it's not here. So I asked him, I was like, did you happen to see one of those packages? Like, I thought maybe, you know, he had left it in the car. He's like, no, I dumped everything in there. I was like, oh my gosh, why? So I went to the post office. I waited in line. Made me late picking up the little ones. I waited in line forever, what it felt like, because the post office is insanely busy. And today it's even more busy because tomorrow is a government like let off day or whatever for Bush's funeral. So it was even more crazy. And I waited in line. I get there and the supervisor is like, those packages left early this morning. The guy that went through the packages was there, and he was like, oh, I remember pink bubble mailers. And I'm like, okay. Did you happen to see one that didn't have postage on it? And he's like, no, they all had postage. I said, I guarantee you not all of them have postage. And he's like, I had scanned them. I'm pretty sure each of them had postage. He said if for some reason one of them ended up to make it through without postage, it'll go in the dead mail pile. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I mean, total first world problem, I know, but I was so angry with myself. Oh my gosh, I'm so upset. So anyway, I messaged her and she's fine. And hopefully, he said if it ends up in the dead mail pile, it's at a different location. I will go pick it up at a different location on Thursday. And I'm hoping it's there. And if it isn't, I'll just reorder her, or either refund her or reorder her stuff, but it's just the idea that it's like, oh, why? I didn't notice it right away. Why? Of course, you always notice stuff when it's too late, you know, so. Needless to say, I'm home late making dinner. I still am going to do spaghetti though. Today was definitely one of those days that I certainly could have picked up something on the way home, even though I have food prepared here, because that would have made things a lot easier for me, but I was like, nope, just go home, just go home. I was not a person you wanted to be around earlier anyway, because I felt like crying. I was so upset with myself, but I've calmed down now. And we're all home, everyone's home, and the girls had a good day, and so I'll be okay. It's just, I mean, mistakes happen, I know that, but I try really hard to be on top of stuff, and today was just one of those days where I clearly wasn't on top of it because I didn't notice until it was way too late. So yep, learn from my mistake. Double check your mail. Anyway, for dinner tonight we're doing spaghetti. We were going to do spaghetti and I had that kind of planned all day. Luckily my meat is nice and thawed out, so I'm gonna brown it up real quick, let it simmer just a few minutes while the pasta's boiling, make some garlic bread, and that is what we're having for dinner tonight. And the girls probably won't get to eat until 6:30, which is really late for us, but you know, it's not the end of the world. Things could always be worse. Yeah. Autumn, what are you playing with?
A Barbie.
A Barbie?
Oh, over to back. She's a Barbie. Back.
Backpack?
Backpack.
Too wobbly.
Here, you want the backpack on? I think that's why her maybe Sissy can help you.
Okay.
Say, Sissy, help please.
Okay. So like mommy is.
Are your teeth brushed?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And my tooth is like hanging like.
Let me see it.
It like back to my gums eye.
Push it with your tongue. Oh, yank it. Just pull it out.
No.
Let mommy do it. Let mommy do it. Let mommy do it.
No.
Just pull it.
Let mommy do it.
It's hanging by a thread. You're going to swallow it. I'm so afraid you're going to swallow it.
Let mommy do it, Maddie. Just let mommy do it. This is your last chance. Just let mommy.
Just like push it real full. Like push it.
really quick.
Like hard.
Uh-huh. Like, no, not hard, but just like wiggle it back and forth, back and forth.
Really quick. That's what Sissy did. Sissy's teeth.
Does it feel weird? You want me to take it out?
No.
No?
Maddie, that's the whole point of getting adult teeth. Your baby teeth have to come out.
Hey, y'all need to do the advent calendar. Whose turn is it?
Me.
Is it?
Yes.
Yes. He's already had time.
Yesterday.
Okay.
You go ahead.
Bobby, bye-bye.
What do you say?
Wait, mommy. It was a few days
Bless you.
ago. Like
Bless you.
maybe
Emmy.
like 3 days. Oh,
You want to... Okay. Oh, perfect.
Daddy.
It's just like, Mommy's not getting up on the couch. I'll bring it over here.
I knew that.
Okay, let me see. I'll hold it. And you can do it up here. Perfect. What day are we on?
We're on the 4th.
On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Four
I don't know.
No, it's not 4 French hens.
It's 3 French hens, 2 turtles.
5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in the pear tree. No, Autumn, it's Sissy's turn. You'll have a turn on 6, I think. Santa.
Can I see Sissy?
Show Maddie.
Do you see him?
No, I don't.
Sissy, I can't.
No! No! Put it back, Mama. You're cheating.
Put it back, Sissy.
Okay, come on.
Sissy, I can't see.
Now next.
Okay.
Let me go put it back.
Awesome. Oh, Mama. That was short-lived, huh?
Barbie holding.
Ooh, look at this.
Barbie? What's Barbie doing?
This, mommy.
On the 22 day.
Let's go.
Is that? I think we're
a color.
21 days.
Wait, what?
Barbie.
What is the 21?
21.
So when the girls were doing the crown carver the other day, they made Aurora a crown
Well, Sissy actually
that
did
says
it.
Aurora. Sissy did this one?
Yeah. And I
you can see
did
it better.
mine.
I did that one.
So we're gonna leave it for her.
Without
I'm gonna try and figure out how to leave it for her.
Mommy, do you want me to vlog?
I got it,
Why
Maddie.
don't you
Thank
put
you
it in
though.
the garland that
I want her to be able to see it so she can take it with her. But we can't touch her.
Why don't you put it in the garland?
Okay. There you go, Aurora. There's your crown.
And I wanted to give you a present for doing such a good job for every year. For watching over us.
I think she'll remember it there. I think that's a good spot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Aurora.
You say goodnight to you tomorrow?
Mommy.
Autumn,
Say goodnight, Autumn.
leave mommy's computer alone. You're going to say goodnight to you tomorrow?
Here.
Close it for me. Thank you. Say goodnight to you tomorrow. Boo.
Good night. See you tomorrow. Boo, Daddy.
Good night. See you tomorrow, Boo.
Okay, thank you.
Take it.
Let's go. Come on. Night night.
Night night.
Come in bed.
We're in the room.
Okay.
Good night, Mama.
Love you.
Good night, Autumn.
Night night. Okay. I love you. Dos betas, okay? You say I love you, mommy? No, not tonight? Okay, well, I love you, okay? Night night. Everyone is finally in bed. It is 9:30. I mean, Maddie went to bed Autumn went to bed probably about an hour and a half ago. It was like 8 when Autumn was in bed. Autumn typically goes to bed between 7 and 7:30, depending on, like, I will usually let the girls stay up until 8 reading books or whatever. But Autumn went to bed at 8. Maddie went to bed about 8:30. And Emmy did not go to bed until 9, probably like 9:15. I don't know. She just was like trying to get her school stuff together. And before I knew it, I was downstairs trying to straighten up, and I was like, Emmy? Because I had already tucked them in, and she's like, yeah? What are you doing? She's like, I'm organizing my backpack and getting ready for school. I'm like, go to bed. It's 9:15. It is not a weekend. That's my girl. She's just like me. She likes to get everything ready and try and organize at the wrong times, you know? I'm like that 100%. I'll try. It's like all of a sudden I'll have to go to bed before work, and I'm like, I gotta organize this. I gotta do this or whatever. So I already edited the vlog. I already uploaded it. Like I said, it's 9:30. I have 2 episodes to finish Making a Murderer, and I had to turn my heater up because I was just laying here and I'm like, ugh, it's a little bone chillingly cold outside. I also gave them each extra blankets, and I went in. Autumn sleeps in a onesie PJ, like a fleece onesie PJ, and their fans are on very low just for like air circulation and stuff, but I went in there and put a blanket over her. She's probably gonna wake up and have a fit because she does not like sleeping with pillows, blankets, animals, nothing. Like, even if we tuck her in them, she tosses them out of the bed the second we leave the room. She does not like it at all, but it's chilly. Like, she needs a blanket. I turned up the heater, like I said, but even for me, I'm a little cold, and I'm in long sleeves and a pants, so I'm gonna put on some warm pajamas and head to bed. So for tomorrow, I am going to pick up my groceries. Like, I need to wake up and get the stuff that I have here that I plan on making my fudge and things with. I need to gather it all up and then go pick up my groceries between 9 and 10 whenever they call me, and then head on over to my grandma's. I'll probably spend the day with her, have lunch, and then head on home and finish doing stuff around here. I haven't ordered Color Street. I'm still like, do I want to? I don't know. And especially with what happened today, I'm just like, ugh. So I'm maybe having to place that order anyway. It depends on what all happens with the rest of it. And what else I need. There was something else I was going to talk about. I need to film that Erin Condren haul and get that up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the grocery haul, and I think by the time you're watching this, you should be 100% caught up, because yesterday's vlog only has a couple of snippets from my lunch in the morning and the girls like saying goodnight, see you tomorrow, or the advent calendar or whatever at night, and then plus all of the footage today, and that you guys should be watching it on Wednesday. So we should be 100% caught up at this point. It only took a month and a half, but we should be 100% caught up, and so I think we should stay that way. It shouldn't be a problem from here on out. So I'm going to go to bed. Well, I'm gonna lay down and try and finish this show. I have so many good show recommendations from you guys, so I'm eager to continue to watch everything. But like I said, I'm gonna call it a night. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Hopefully you enjoyed. Bye. I thought she was gonna start crying. It's Autumn moving. She realizes she has a blanket. Okay, I'm going to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.